HybridZoo versus RealZoo. Which CryptoZoo clone is better? RealZoo takes 10 seconds to load, while HybridZoo only takes 3 seconds to load. RealZoo sorts in 6 seconds, while HybridZoo sorts in only 1 second. RealZoo makes you sort 3 times to switch from descending to ascending order, which takes 18 seconds. HybridZoo allows you to sort on anything in any order in only 2 clicks. HybridZoo also has 11 sorting options instead of only 2. Claiming all yield takes 2 seconds in RealZoo, while it takes about half a second in HybridZoo. It takes about 7 seconds to hatch an egg in RealZoo, while it takes about half a second to hatch an egg in HybridZoo. Searching is also faster in HybridZoo. Ending a search takes over 5 seconds in RealZoo, while it takes less than 2 seconds in HybridZoo. Selecting an animal for breeding is double as fast, and removing an animal from breeding is 5 times faster in HybridZoo compared to RealZoo. Breeding is much easier in HybridZoo. You can filter on base animals, so you don't have to scroll through all animals to find your base animals. You can sort by amount of descending to get all your duplicates on top. You can see if the hybrid you can create with the second animal is new, and if not, how many you have. To select a second parent, you can click on the breed button on the card directly instead of having to open the pop-up window again. And you can lock an animal, so you can breed with it multiple times in a row. Just like with hatching eggs, it takes about 7 seconds to breed a hybrid in RealZoo, while it takes about half a second to breed a hybrid in HybridZoo. In HybridZoo, you can breed 2 animals with different rarities without wasting yield. If you breed 2 rare animals, you get more yield than if you breed a rare and a common animal. In RealZoo, where you breed 2 rare animals, you get the same amount of yield as breeding a rare and a common animal, so you waste yield. The exceptions are breeding an epic and a super rare animal to create a legendary animal, and breeding 2 epic animals to create a mythical animal. Burning a card takes under 1 second in HybridZoo, while it takes about 5 seconds in RealZoo. You can burn multiple cards in HybridZoo at the same time, but in RealZoo you have to burn each card individually. You can also burn just enough cards to afford an egg, which is handy because after hatching an egg, cards are worth more coins. Both games show the daily yield, but HybridZoo also shows the total daily yield, which is the daily yield multiplied by the amount. It also shows the total coins claimed. HybridZoo's pop-up windows are better. They show the same information as the cards, but you can see how the values are calculated. They also show when you discover the species and when you hatch the last animal of that species. HybridZoo's pop-ups are also much bigger with much bigger images. HybridZoo also makes the background darker to make pop-ups stand out. HybridZoo's pop-ups look different in landscape and portrait mode, and they are responsive, so they scale with the size of your browser window. RealZoo's pop-ups always look the same, and if you make your browser window too small, they don't fit. They also don't fit on certain phones in either direction, but HybridZoo's pop-ups fit perfectly. HybridZoo has a leveling system. It also has achievements. You get experience where you hatch an egg, breed hybrids, and when earning achievements. Those achievements also give you gems. You get a 2% yield bonus and a gem every time you level up. You can use those gems to hatch eggs if you don't have enough coins. If you run out of gems and try to hatch an egg, you get a pop-up that shows you how long you have to wait until you can afford it. If you want to hatch more eggs without waiting, you can buy gems from the shop. 1 gem buys 1 egg, so you instantly know exactly how many eggs you can hatch. In RealZoo, however, you have to divide the amount of coins by the price of an egg to find out how many eggs you can hatch. Also, the amount of coins doesn't have thousands separators, so it's hard to see how many coins you'll get. If you just started, the numbers are way easier to read, but calculating the amount of eggs you can hatch is way harder. That's because eggs increase in price relatively much more, so more expensive in-app purchases look like a much better deal until you realize that egg prices have risen a lot since you bought it, and you get way less eggs than you thought. HybridZoo's eggs are way cheaper than RealZoo's eggs. In HybridZoo, eggs cost at least 3.6 cents and at most 10 cents. In RealZoo, eggs cost at least 1.21 and at most 1.98, so you need to spend $1 twice to buy a single egg. For some reason, RealZoo's $50 and $100 in-app purchases give you less eggs per dollar than the $10 and $20 ones, so nobody should ever buy those. The most expensive eggs cost 19.8 times less in HybridZoo, and the cheapest eggs cost 33.3 times less. HybridZoo's $100 in-app purchase even gives you 37.4 times as many eggs because of RealZoo's weird pricing bug. RealZoo has 3 event-based species that can only breed with each other, and 19 non-event-based species, while HybridZoo has 25 base species that can all breed with each other. RealZoo has 196 total species, while HybridZoo has 325 total species. RealZoo only shows you the amount of species you own, even though it's called animals. HybridZoo also shows you the percentage of species owned, the total animals owned, and your total daily yield, including the bonus percentage. You can filter animals based on rarity in HybridZoo, but not in RealZoo. HybridZoo gives you higher odds to hatch rarer animals. Super rare is called epic in HybridZoo. Epic is called legendary in HybridZoo. You're 6.5 times as likely to hatch an animal of either of these rarities in HybridZoo. When you start playing, you can hatch 24 eggs in HybridZoo compared to only 11 eggs in RealZoo, yet still be done in half the time. That's because there's a lot less waiting and you don't need a spreadsheet to find out which animals to breed to get new hybrids. The second day is a lot closer, but it takes 5 times as long to be done with RealZoo. Starting from day 3, RealZoo gives you less than 8 animals per day. The amount of animals you can hatch in RealZoo goes down every day until you eventually get less than a single egg per day because the egg price increases much faster than your daily yield increases. In HybridZoo, the egg price goes up just as fast as your daily yield, so you can hatch 20 eggs per day at first and 50 eggs per day at level 100. You can collect all species in HybridZoo in about 2 months for free, while it takes years in RealZoo unless you spend a lot of money. To play RealZoo, you need a Google account, while in HybridZoo you can also sign in with email or create a guest account and start playing immediately. You can play HybridZoo on hybridzoo.com and RealZoo on realzoo.itsyippie.com. Press like if you like this video, leave a comment about which game you think is better, and subscribe if you want to see the newest updates of HybridZoo.